Hi friends, welcome back. I feel like it's been a hot minute. Maybe not with the whole magic of editing and everything. My name's Molly. I'm the founder, owner, operator, everything for Lacquer 22, a small nail polish company. Today we're going to be talking a little bit of everything. We have nail polish, we have makeup, eyeshadows, and lips, and I am excited to share with you my favorite wintry type products. I really love kind of curating little bundles for the seasons. I don't always wear seasonal colors because sometimes you know, I'm in the mood for neons in winter or a black smoky eye in spring. You never really know. I kind of go with what I feel, but I still like having kind of the mood board for the season laid out. So that's gonna be what I'm sharing with you today. Got quite a few things here, so let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is polish because it's my brand, so I have to. I have quite a few here, but in no particular order, I'm just going to cover some of my favorites. I do have quite a few here from the holiday singles that we launched. I am really in love with this collection. I feel like it's such a classic collection without being redundant with everything else on the market. I'm really proud of it, and I feel like I did a good job curating a holiday vibe without just being your basic red, your basic green, done. So starting, I have Kindle. This is such a beautiful warm red holographic. We do have 1000 degrees. 1000 degrees is a little bit cooler in tone. This is more warm, so it leans more orange. I really like this color. It just feels so warm and cozy. I called it Kindle because I wanted it to be like the kindling fire in the fireplace. I just think it's so pretty, and of course, who doesn't love a good holographic? Next we have Candy Cane Lane. This is a white Crelly that has red shards of glitter. I just feel like this is such a whimsical take on a holiday polish. I really love this. I just think it's so cute, and I don't know, I just adore it. This one just makes me happy just by looking at it. I don't know. I think it's really cute. I think it's fun, whimsical, hearty, but still being like seasonally appropriate. Next we have another holographic. This is Holiday House. This is like a sage green holographic. I am so proud of this shade. This is going to be so good, not only for winter, obviously, but for spring and summer as well. I'm so in love with this. I've wanted a sage hollow in my line, God, I guess 2 years now, and I'm so happy. Maybe, oh my God, maybe 2.5. That's insane. I am just really proud of it. I'm happy I was able to do it myself. It's just so pretty. I love that it's more of a tint of a hollow rather than like a full in-your-face hollow too. There's going to be a couple coming up this next year that are more like this, where it's more of just like a little tint of color, a little pastel hollow, if you will. Not really, but kind of. I'm super excited. I love this color so much, and I'm also very excited to show you what other holographic tints I have in the lineup on the way. Next we have our first topper. So this is called a Snowball. This is actually my bottle and it doesn't have a logo on it. Oops. Snowball is just a white glitter topper, and of course, because it's me, there's a bunch of different sizes of white glitters mixed in. I just feel like this is so fun and again whimsical, kind of like Candy Cane Lane. I just really enjoy it, and I think it's really fun to go over a bunch of different things. I feel like this is more of a versatile topper because this is not limited to the winter months. I feel like this could be really cute over, I don't know, like a pastel purple or a pastel blue, like for spring and summer. But also even doing like a black manicure with white glitter as a topper could be just a really fun contrast. I don't know, I feel like it's fun and cute, and Snowball is just, I love that name, adorable. Next up we have Late at Night. So this is a bit of an older color. This is like a really, what kind of blue do I want to call this? I just love this so much. It's a deep blue. It's kind of like kind of a navy, I guess. I don't know. It's a deep blue, has a slight, very slight green tint to it, but it's a holographic. I love this shade so much, and I feel like it has the perfect wintry blues kind of feel. I just really love this, and this is really pretty in the summertime. I'm not a big nail art person. I'm really bad at it, and I'm also just, I like just painting my nails. I don't like taking the time to do nail art because I just don't have the patience. But I did a really simple summer manicure with this, and I made eyes on my pointer and my pinky, and I made it like a hammerhead shark in my mind. But now I have the color hammerhead, so I'm gonna have to do that again. Anyways, long story short, I'm so sorry. I really love this shade, and again, versatile. Okay, first side note, I feel like this is the first time on the internet without lashes on. I lately have just been so exhausted and I can't get myself out of bed, and so that means minimal makeup. And I am a teacher and I teach 14-year-olds, and there have been so many times, I say so many, I wore lashes every day up until like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and now it's just been kind of scattered in throughout the weeks where there's like 1 or 2 days a week where I don't wear lashes. Anyways, every time, because it's still not often enough that they see me without them, every time there's some kid that looks at me and goes, "Where are your glasses?" I don't wear glasses. I just don't have fake hair glued to my face. Or, "Are you okay? You look different." Yes, I just didn't glue fake hair to my face. Or, I had somebody say, "You look different." Why? Like, the attitudes are crazy. Anyways, tangent. Sorry. This is a shade called King Cobra. This was actually inspired by one of my favorite shades of eyeshadow of all time. It's just like a really smoky brown, so it's not your typical warm brown. It's cooled down a little bit, and I just wanted this in a nail polish, and I might have mentioned this in my fall polish favorites, but I want to mention it in my winter as well because it's a cool tone and I just really love it. This is a really solid cream color. I feel like it's moody without being too moody. I just really like it. I feel like this shade is genuinely a staple, but I'll tell you right now, it does not get the love I think it deserves. Next up I have two. I have always been a huge fan of really dark nails. My whole nail polish journey started with black nails every week. When I was in high school, I was in band. I wasn't allowed to wear nail polish for game days and competitions. And I would quite literally paint my nails, take it off for the game, and repaint it with the same shade of black. So black nails just really have my heart. And I have two probably all-time faves in my lineup. These are both black. This one is called Crow. This was one of our first colors that we ever launched. Essentially it's a black but with a like really deep shimmer in there, just so it's not a flat cream, because everybody has a black cream. You don't need another one, you need this. It's a nice little shimmer. It's subtle, but it's still really pretty, and it's super pigmented. So this would also work really well with nail art, depending on your jam. And then the second black we have is called Spirit Black Holographic. Black Holographic. I love holo, I think most of us do, and black nails plus holo, two of my loves coming together. I just really like it. I love black nails. If you like black nails, I would check those two out. All right, this next one is gonna be kind of a shift a little bit. This is called Velvet Rope. This is a beautiful deep red shimmer. Originally I had this as an idea for the Vegas collection, but I went with Get Hitched instead, which is almost sold out. We only have one left. So sad. I love that color so much. But Velvet Rope was almost in the collection instead. And I ended up bringing this back with another shade that was almost in a different collection. And I just really love this. I think this is so beautiful. I kind of like, obviously it's in my holiday favorites, but it also works really well for Halloween. It gives me Morticia vibes. It's just really deep. It has a beautiful shimmer to it, and it's so rich in color. I just really love this one. Next we have Striking. This was part of the same collection as King Cobra was. This is like a pewter metallic. I think this is so pretty. This is just, I don't even know how I want to say it. I just feel like this color is such a good winter, fall staple. And you have the metallic in there, so it's shimmery, so it's kind of eye grabbing. And I really like it. You will have to be a little bit careful to not show brush strokes, but I mean, to me that's kind of whatever. I don't know, I really appreciate it. I really like it, and I think you will too, but this is also kind of like King Cobra. It doesn't get the love it should get, you know? Next we have Dahlia. This is like the perfect berry cream shade. This is an absolute staple. Everybody needs a color like this in their collection. I really love this one. I've had a couple of my friends put Snowball on top, and it's been so cute when they show me. And it's also just super fun for the holidays. Classic red, but it's not your typical red. It does have more of that pink undertone, the berry feel to it. I just really like this one. The next shade was in the original Vegas lineup. This one did make the cut. This is called VIP. It's essentially that same Velvet Rope red, but it's a blue instead. Still has that same deep shimmer quality to it. I really love this one. I would recommend like watching what base you use underneath it. Come Undone will help. This one will oftentimes stain. I don't want to say definite on that, but I have had staining with this one in the past. Just as a forewarning, it personally doesn't bother me because nails grow out and I paint them anyway. Obviously not right now, but it's not a big deal to me staining. I really like this one. I think this is a perfect like moody winter color. It's deep, it's shiny. What more do you want? It's so pretty. I love this one. This is our last full coverage one. This is called Life of the Party. This is just like a light taupe glitter. And this one is more full coverage. It will fully cover the nail, but there is going to be a little bit of texture with this one. I don't mind it as long as I know what I'm going into. So that's why I'm telling you now. I think this one is just so pretty, and there is kind of an eye-catching shift with the different sizes of glitter in here. I just think this is really pretty. And it, like, this is such a perfect New Year's Eve color to me. All right, and the last two that we have are toppers, and I'm realizing now that they're right in front of me. They're the opposite of each other. So we have Mirror Ball right here. This is a silver hollow glitter mix. And then we have Broadway right here, which is a gold holographic glitter mix. So both of these together, they're the same but different. I love both of these so much. Wearing them on their own is beautiful, or like Come Undone as a base. But also just putting these on top of various other shades are really fun. I really love Mirror Ball over like a deep blue. I wore it over Late at Night a while ago, and it was just like the perfect cosmos. Like, it was so pretty. So I really recommend that. And then Broadway, putting this over, there's so many options. I really liked it over Big Apple, sorry. It was our red magnetic. I just really like it. I think it's super fun. And then also putting this one over an orange like Buppy is just a really cool, like, kind of contrast that you may not expect. So I think both of these are winners as well. All right, so that is all for our polish. I know it was a lot, but I feel like the holiday season kind of encompasses a lot. Like, we have Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, and I just feel like there's a lot of different colors that kind of fit this time of year. So I wanted to share all of them. We have some makeup-y things to talk about. The only non-eyeshadow thing is my lipstick. So what I'm wearing right now is Gloria from Unearthly. I really love this deep color. I have been on the search for like such a perfect brick red for so long. I swear I'm gonna end up having to make it. But this is called Brick from Dose of Colors. This is what I was using before this. Neither of these do I love the formula in this color. Brick will become patchy. It's still really comfortable, but it looks really patchy after a while, and that's just irritating. And then Gloria, for me, I have oily skin and I always overline my top lip. And if I am not like super diligent with powdering my top lip, it's gonna feather in 2-3 hours. So there's that. I still really love the color of both of these, and who doesn't love a good holiday red, right? But unfortunately, I'm still looking for a formula. One of these days, I'll get it. Next up, eyeshadow. This is the last category of the day. Y'all know I love me some eyeshadow. You can't really tell right now, but I do, I promise. And I have some picks for this season. So I'm no particular order. I kind of have smallest to largest it looks right now. We're gonna start here. Little $5 quad. This is Truffles from e.l.f. The perfect, easiest smoky eye you could ever ask for. I really love this. The quality on this one was really good. I know that they've kind of changed things up a little bit since they first launched, so I can't speak on the newer quality, but the old one was super good, and honestly for $5, give it a shot. Just give it a shot. All of these shades are really pigmented, and then that shimmer is absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have a quad from ColourPop. This is called an Emerald Away. I am so in love with these shades so much. They unfortunately discontinued it, and it makes me very sad. I don't want to encourage this, like, just as a blanket statement. If you can find this on a third-party site, I wouldn't hesitate to get it if it's a decent price. If they're trying to sell this for $50, don't do it. But this was like $10 retail, so if it's in that price range zone, I would recommend it, especially if these are colors that you like. I just feel like these are such beautiful colors that don't get done very often. And I really, really love them, and I wish that they would bring this back. The next palette we have is called Smoky Soiree from Dose of Colors. I really, really enjoy their matte formula. Their shimmers are nice. They can be a little bit chunky sometimes, so they're not my absolute favorite, but they still are very shiny and pretty. But I just really like having the black, of course, and then having the brown and the red are both really good options to kind of differentiate your look. This might be a companion palette for most, I would say, especially if you're my skin tone. Like, I am not doing a full look with these shades because they're all pretty dark, and that is not going to work very well on me when I'm practically a piece of paper. So I really love the quality, and I like pairing it with other palettes, just not by itself. But I think this is like so perfect for New Year's Eve party, you know, smoky, glam, silver, love. Okay, this next one, actually, these next two, not so much Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's Eve as it is Halloween. That's okay. We love Halloween year round here. This is the Ghostface palette from Glamlite. And again, this is kind of the same thing as the Smoky Soiree, where it's just these beautiful, rich, cool tones, black and silver. Again, kind of a companion palette for me, a little less so than the Dose of Colors one, because we do have some lighter transition shades in here. But the quality is still super good. I really love the looks that I did with this palette, and I do really like the Glamlite quality as well. I just think this is a good, not only Halloween, not only holiday, I just feel like this is a really good palette to have in anybody's collection, especially if you use black at all on your eyes, because I know I do for nearly every look, because a lot of palettes don't have that deep color that I want to help my lash line. All right, this next one, also in the Halloween realm, this is the Devourer palette from Unearthly. I mean, how am I not going to talk about it when it's red and green? What? I really, really love this palette. I think it's so pretty, so well done. I love these iridescent topper shades right there. This like lime acid green is so pretty. And then of course that red there, that deep green, and then those two colors are really great for deepening up. The shimmers are beautiful. I don't have enough good things to say. Super pigmented, just really pretty, really pretty. This next one is going to be kind of a two-in-one, if you will. This is the Noctilucent from Blend Bunny. I use this exclusively on my eyes. This is a highlighter palette. I've never been able to capture the color on camera. Everything's fine. It's okay. This is supposed to be a highlighter palette. I only use it on my eyeballs because, again, I am a ghost. I don't like wearing colorful highlighters on my face because I feel like the color will always show. Like, it's never just a cute little tint on me. It's blue or green or whatever, and I just don't love that on me. But these are such beautiful sparkly toppers for eyeshadow if that's how you choose to use them. I can't get enough of this palette. I have this in my everyday drawer because I reach for it multiple times a week. I just really, really love this. So pretty, so sparkly. I would recommend a glitter glue with this if you use it on your eyes. I use a glitter glue with every shimmer no matter what. So for me, I don't have to like think about it too much, but if that's not you, then that's something to think about. Okay, we are almost done here. Thank you so much for sticking around. This next palette, this is the Whistler Snow Lodge palette from Nomad Cosmetics. Tell me this isn't winter in a palette. I love this so much. The blue row and the green row are just so gorgeous. I cannot even kind of explain that to you. They're so pretty. Unfortunately, she did. She is discontinued. It's a sad day. I love this palette so much. I would love if they brought it back. Maybe they'll do the same like they did with, or that they're doing with the Haunted Europe, and bring it back in a couple of years. I just really think they did such a great job on this palette. You have a neutral row, you have a black, you have a red that's just like a fun little pop. I'm mourning a little bit. Okay, this next one was I got it on the original release. Oh, you can see it. I got it on the original release, but it was re-released this year. This is the Odin's Eye Merry Christmas palette. Again, red and green. I love it. I really appreciate in this palette specifically the tones that we have, because like this kind of tealish and then the blue there, that's not your usual green. We have more of an orangey shade. I like that with more pinks. Kinda. I think it's a good twist, and I think it's just really well done. I do really like the Odin's Eye quality. They just don't release as often as I would like because they're out of the country, so I'm not gonna make many purchases as just one palette. I say that I did order the Trick or Treat one this year. You know what I mean. I just really like this. I think it's really cute. I think it's really well done, and then of course great quality as well. Okay, we're ending on a controversial one. This is the Nomad Santa's Village. I love the iridescent overlay on it so much. I really like this palette. It's an easy little 9-pan. I feel like so many of the YouTubers that I watch had an issue with this. The shimmers were too hard pressed for them. I absolutely see where they're coming from. However, I don't use a brush for my shimmers. I use my finger. So for me, it's not really a problem at all. I will say I think this like kind of grayed out whitish matte, a little bit wasted space, but I don't really have a solution for what I would put in there instead. The mattes are really good quality. If you mix the red and the gray, it becomes like this beautiful wine color. It's amazing. And then all the shimmers, well, all but this one, I believe. It's been a second since I've used it. All but this one are the iridescent topper kind of formula, which I love. This one does have more of that pigmented base. I just really love this palette. I think it's a really cute curated palette. And I really enjoy it. Like, I think it was really, really well made, really thought out. And it makes me sad that it doesn't get as much love as I have for it from other people. But you know, it is what it is. This one was also limited edition, so it's unfortunately no longer available, but I'm kind of doing more of a like shop my stash kind of situation. Anyways, that is all of my holiday favorites. I wonder if you have any that are kind of similar or anything that has stricken your fancy. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.